Hey guys, this is Tom Warren from The Verge. I'm just taking a look at Metroon, which is basically a Dreamboard theme for jailbroken iPhones. So what you see is it's similar to Windows Phone. You've got the notifications down the bottom there, and the controls for music at the top. And there's also notifications for messages or phone calls. You can't swipe those away, but they will launch these sort of inbuilt apps. So although some of the theme looks like Windows Phone, you can obviously see the start screen's Windows 8 here. You've got live tiles up the top for music and mail on the left there. Basically they'll provide any sort of the default information from iOS. Launching any of the apps will launch the default iOS app. If you swipe down on the tile, you get options to move the tile around, or you can also unpin it from the start screen. Moving them around, you can pretty much move them up and down. You can also change some of the tiles from live to non-live. Going back to the desktop, and you get a swipe from the right bar, which is very much like Windows 8. There's also an option to change the username or to actually lock the screen, which brings you back to the lock screen here. If we compare it with Windows Phone, obviously you've got the music options up the top. The date and time are very much in a similar place, and you get the notifications down the bottom there as well. And swiping into the start screen, you can obviously notice the differences between the two. Unlike Windows 8's implementation, there's no app bar that you can swipe from the bottom upwards. So you have to touch the start button, and that will give you the all apps option, which obviously you can then go and pin tiles back to the start screen, or you can launch apps straight from there. There's also a settings option that allows you to change the colours in the background here. So you can change that from the default blue colour down to green or orange. Also on the charms bar, there's a search function that just takes you into iOS search. We'll just show you exactly how this charms bar works. It's very similar to the Windows 8 experience. You can get back to the desktop and you can swipe it from the right, and you go straight back into the Metro user interface. On Windows 8 it's pretty much the same. You can swipe from the right and you get the start button and the settings there. You can also access the desktop pretty easily and swipe back. Other settings include the sort of background picture that you can change here. So you've got a few options there, from circles and bubbles. Very similar to the Windows 8 start screen. There's also an option to change some of the notification settings. So you can change the default apps that provide those lock screen notifications. Okay, so that was a quick look at Metroon for iOS, which is available in the Cydia store for jailbroken iPhones at $1.50.